to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to make the difference. Amen. Serenity, courage, and wisdom. 3 things that I strive for on a daily basis. 3 things that I truly believe we should all strive for. Now, I know you're asking yourselves, why should we take advice from this little high school punk? What does he know? As someone who lost his faith for a long time, but managed to find his way back somehow, I want to share my story. Growing up, I struggled with anger and self-control. I did not turn to God, but I know my parents prayed and prayed and prayed for him to help me through it. I'm still a work in progress, but I know he was and is still guiding me through my life to this day, even as I speak to you now. As Jesus said to Philip in today's gospel, "Have I been with you so long, and yet you do not know me?" God was with me all along, and yet it is only recently that I've started to notice and appreciate his work in my life. What turned it around for me, you ask? Well, parents, I have a few pieces of advice for you if you want to help your children find their way. First of all, you have to realize that faith is not something you can force upon them, or anyone for that matter. However, it is the youth events that really did it for me, so maybe drop some hints here and there about them participating in them. Now, I'd like to take a little tangent here to apologize to Matt, because I do not make it to Trinity youth events as often as I should. Sorry, Matt. But it has been the regional youth events that have helped me the most. I went to Happening in my freshman year, and I feel like that's what set my whole high school career on track. You can't make them go, but definitely try to encourage your kids to go to things like Happening and Rally, because those weekends reinvigorated my faith each time. I now pray every night before I go to sleep. I always start by thanking God for all the good things that happened to me that day that I can remember, and then pray for those less fortunate, the sick, the hungry, the homeless, the handicapped, the depressed, the lonely, the battling, the suffering, and those suffering from mental illness and addiction. I think that we all forget how great we have it here, myself included. When I fail an AP calculus test, for instance, I try to keep it in perspective in the grand scheme of things. Many people have much more dire things to worry about than a math class from which I will never use the knowledge I've gained. I then ask God for helping guidance through the next day, and most of all, for finding ways to improve myself in any way, even just a little bit. I ask Him for the serenity and patience to accept my struggles and the minor annoyances of daily life. I ask Him for the courage and strength to battle through these struggles each day, and to help me never get too high and never get too low, like a high school baseball coach always told us. I ask Him for the wisdom to pick my battles and make the right decisions. As Jesus also said to Philip in today's gospel, "He who believes in me will also do the works that I do." And I ask for God's help to help others. He has pulled me through the lowest of lows, and therefore I try to spread His love and do the same for those around me. The message I want to leave you with is this: find your own little way of keeping your faith. For me, it has been attending those youth events, following the serenity prayer, and making sure to pray at least once a day. I admit it, I do not make it to church as frequently as I should or as often as I used to, but in some way this motivates me to work even harder in my daily life, to live the way God would want me to let go of bitterness and anger, to hold my tongue even when provoked, and even to help others when I think they don't deserve it. Your way of keeping the faith close to your heart doesn't have to be big. You don't have to go out and spend 60 hours a week doing community service or spend tens of thousands of dollars a year in charity. Although if this is what you do, please do not stop because of my sermon. It can be small, maybe even one act of kindness a week. Smile at a stranger who looks down, help someone change a flat tire, or just be a good Boy Scout and help someone cross the street. Or just pray. Keeping God close in my life has helped me find happiness, and I pray for everyone else to find their own individual ways of doing the same. As you might be able to tell by the way I'm sweating and my occasions of forgetting to breathe, I'm not much of a fan of public speaking at all. In fact, I would use the word hate, but the love in this place has actually made it a lot easier for me to give this sermon. The only 2 things that had me nervous for going into the day were this homily and going off to college in the fall. But public speaking in front of this community isn't nearly as frightening as it is elsewhere. I constantly have to find the serenity to accept my fear of public speaking, and spiders, of course. But it is this place, it is this community, it is God's love that gives me the courage to get up here and confront my fears. This is a place of love, and this is a haven of understanding where anyone and everyone is welcome to open themselves up to Christ. I have personally experienced the support network that is inherent in Trinity Church. I can think of no better place to find the serenity and courage to confront this fear